Yeah, whenever. Yeah.
Okay. The amazing new Westport Library in iTunes proudly presents Oh Brother, Not Another Podcast with me, Trace Burrows.
And me, Mix Burrows. And we have a very rare guest today, and it needs a little backstory. His name is Bernard, he's French, Bernard Moreau. This goes way back when I was in the drama department at Carnegie Tech, which is now Carnegie Mellon. They used to draw on drama students. They used to ask drama students to help out for free at the local theater, the big theater there, which had many named people come. And so Marcel, the great pantomimist Marcel Marceau, was appearing there in 1964, and a few of us were asked to help out backstage to kind of be, kind of his helper or do whatever we could do, get food or anyway. So, I met him. I didn't have any interaction with him really, but I did have a little interaction with his assistant, who was about my age at the time, which would have been 18 years old, I think. Marcel would have been 40 or 41 at the time, and his assistant, Bernard Moreau, his helper was about my age. So anyway, it just occurred to wonder where this guy is, and because Marcel Marceau died in 2003, I think. Anyway, so we thought it would be kind of interesting to speak with him. The only thing is, we realized when I finally tracked him down and contacted him that, true to his art form, he does not speak. He will not verbalize. So we're going to do our best. So we're waiting for him to pop up on the screen here. This is always never an easy.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. You're looking. He's in normal. Well, you're not in white face, which is the typical mime. I don't know what you call it, makeup attire. But thank you. So. Oh, where do we start here? How long have you been performing? Well, let's say this: are you still performing as a mime? I'm sorry. 15 years?
23 years.
You think that's what it is? 23 years?
Man, time.
We're
Yes, I think he's 23 years.
Okay, so he's
giving us the nod.
Oh, okay, great. This is kind of it's unusual, but it's kind of fun. He's miming, but he won't. Again, it's sort of like Penn and Teller. Teller never talks. I mean, they interview Teller. I know. Are you familiar with in the United States, Penn and Teller? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do you think? That was it.
He knows. He's heard of Penn, but he never heard of Teller. I don't understand it because they're kind of together all the time.
Yeah, and Teller's
kind of be a bank teller in that.
And Teller's the quiet one. I mean, Teller doesn't do mime, but anyway. So there's some famous route. I won't get into the whole history. I looked it up on on the internet, the history of pantomime. It goes way back.
I have a question. Why do mimes wear white faces?
Oh, that's a good one.
Matt, a big hello, peekaboo, hi, how are you? Oh, tears. Now you're
hiding. You're hiding from the world. Is that?
Oh, it's supposed. Is it like clown makeup? No, I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean.
No, not that you're. No, we're not.
You say you're a clown. I'm just saying that. I guess some kind of goes back many years, theatrical makeup, I guess. How far back does miming go? Centuries? That, wow, 800 plus years? That's amazing.
But in the little,
already past like the medieval times, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was a very primitive form of entertainment. It's what but I do. You mentioned
plague, I guess.
That
never mind. No, I guess with the plague going on, it brought smiles to people.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it was a way of entertaining. I think
today.
And actually, I read on a serious note. I mean, Marcel Marceau, your mentor, I guess, and teacher. During World War II, he entertained when he helped. He was in the underground. This is true. He was in the French underground during the war and saved a lot of children from the Nazis. And to keep them quiet in their basements or wherever they were hiding, he would entertain them. And of course, he was silent, so he entertained them silently, which was good. But
I think he's trying to tell us something. So. He's saying he likes children.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah.
I guess it's a childlike thing. And you had mentioned, Trace, you'd mentioned clowns and sort of apologized, but actually Marcel Marceau had a character called Bip the Clown. So I guess clown is not offensive. Really. No. Is it? Are you offended by the word clown? No. Oh, you don't like it? Oh, sorry.
He likes,
No, sorry.
I think they probably have some kind of like, clowns and mimes and, it's all very specific, Now
I wonder if because I know Charlie Chaplin's character, and he wasn't strictly a pantomime, but he didn't talk. Did Charlie Chaplin? Anyway, his character was the Little Tramp. So they kind of adopt these characters. Do you, Bernard, do you have a character that you, you're a talkative, you're a loudmouth, there's something he's got his hand behind his head. Was that a feather, like an Indian? No, horns. Oh, a horn. Oh, you're an animal? An animal character? What did you think? What do you think he's saying? A bull? No, bird. You're a bird, an eagle.
I think he's saying bird. I think he's saying eagle or bird or fly, the animal that flies above the trees.
That's interesting. Okay. So I wonder, one of the ones I remember, the classic routines, I'm wondering if you do them. I mean, if every pantomimist, mime has to do this to carry on the tradition, the most famous one maybe is the walking against the wind. Do you do that? Can you give us a little? The audience can't see it. No, you won't do that. No, that's.
I think he's saying he can't do it.
Oh, he can't. Oh,
I thought that was sort of like one of the basics.
Oh, yeah.
He says no. What about the rope pulling thing?
Oh, the rope. Oh, yeah, I like that. The tug of war.
Can you do the rope pull?
No.
No, I don't think he does that either.
Sorry.
Marcel Marceau came to Staples. I saw him do the thing.
Oh, did you?
Box, and he's putting his hands up and everything. Do you do that? Do you do the box thing where you put your hands up like you're stuck in a box? You climb up a box. You're climbing a ladder. You do the climbing ladder thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's your signature move, I guess. Ladder climbing. No.
What is your signature move?
What? Oh,
act. What?
I'm sorry. It's hard to. It's like
strolling through the park. I don't meet a couple of old gentlemen eating a lot. Full. The eating. You can eat a sandwich. You're eating. It's full. It's got the works. It's got hot peppers on it. It's got burning your head up, and then now you're pouring down like a huge Diet Coke. And you're drinking it or doing something else, and then eat so much that now you get sick, like the poor peasant boy who walks to a park and finds food, and he's so hungry that he just starts gobbling it up, and then his stomach's bigger than his head, and he just like, starts vomiting, and sort of like one of those classic tales
Wow.
of like back in Paris, the turn of the century.
Wow, that's quite a story. Yeah, that's amazing. And so it has a historical context to it, but all through the whole thing of eating and then expelling,
and then purging. Is that
purging? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So okay.
I'm wondering, we've had a few, not very many, but there are a few American mimes. Well, actually, the only ones that come to mind, there was this couple. Remember Shields and Yarnell? Was that it, or Shields and Darnell? Trace, do you remember them?
With
Shields, they used to be,
too, or just like
they run a variety. They were always on the variety shows like Glenn Campbell and things like that. But
one's dressed like a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah.
One's like a sea captain.
So yeah, although I was Captain and Tennille, but no, it was Shields and Yarnell. Anyway, do you have any? What's that, Bernard? Do you have any respect, or I think they're gone now, so you don't have to. For the American mime, is it a totally different thing? How are American mimes? No.
He did no good.
No.
This is no good American mime. They're all hacks. Is that what he's hacking wood with a.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
So they're all a bunch of hacks.
Like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Doing the hack motion.
Wow. Well, I don't think anybody really thought they were very good. The French seem to have it locked up. What were some of the other famous? I know Marcel Marceau, one of his classic routines was aging, like I think in 2 minutes on stage, he would go from a baby, he'd be all curled up, or maybe even he would be born, and then go through the whole stages of life, like in 2 minutes, until he was like an old man and then died. Do you do that routine? Yes?
Yes, it looks like baby, maybe small fetus, embryo fetus, baby, old man. Now he's doing like corpse.
Oh, really? Oh.
Bones. Now it's like he's doing ashes.
Wow.
No, comes along. That's what I think. And the ashes are blowing. The ashes are blowing in the wind.
Like a crematorium? That what you're getting?
The wind? Like the Journey song?
Yeah. Well, boy, yeah. Dust in the wind.
He says he's nodding.
Oh. Wow, that's cool. Well, yeah, you're reading this better than I am, but I was never good at charades. But this is like pantomime. What else? What other? I'm
curious. Does he have any hobbies outside of like being a mime? Like, is it you play the flute, the skin flute? No.
I don't think he's familiar with American humor. No, and also the
trombone, rusty trombone. Sorry, I apologize.
He doesn't.
Yeah. Here in America,
he's not under. He's like,
you. I didn't mean to insult you. Sorry.
I think it went over his. This is the sign. Where you put your hand.
Yeah, like
you move your hand over your head. That's right. Went over his head. We're teaching him something now. This is an American expression.
Right. You put your hand over your head.
Yeah.
Like you're combing your hair with your hand, but you don't touch your hair.
Yeah.
Goes back means like it went over your head.
Yeah. The idea.
I've seen that before.
He's still not getting it.
No.
Over your. The idea is like whoosh, over.
He thinks we're talking about angels or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Or still combing. Yeah, he's pretending he's brushing his hair.
He's pretending he's in his boudoir combing his hair.
Yeah, no, that's not okay. Let's see what Was he ever? Is he? What does he think of the song "Sounds of Silence"? Is he familiar with that song, Simon and Garfunkel? Just curious, what he anything to do with silence appeal to him? No, not into him. You don't
Why don't you like that song? I mean,
Yeah.
it has their own taste. It's just such
Hello,
a song.
Darkness, my old friend.
It seems like it would appeal to you, being,
Yeah. How about the movie? Did you ever see the movie Silence of the Lambs?
He doesn't like Paul Simon.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. How come you not like?
Did you ever see? Curious if you ever saw Silence of the Lambs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
It's his favorite movie, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Well, okay.
How he's doing? Is that like he's doing he's miming? I think the dungeon thing.
Oh yeah.
Or that guy. The girl in the dungeon, and now the mask, yeah, oh yeah, the weird mask with the nostrils like with little bars over them. Look at that.
He seems to like that. Yeah.
He likes that. Look at that. He's making fun. Now he's dancing. Foot. He's doing some kind of jig with that whole.
Then he's doing his eating thing again. Like that. Is that?
He's eating liver. He's and cassava. What's the chili?
Chianti with a nice Chianti. Yeah. What was that?
Liver and sava bean.
Fava. Was it
fava beans? Yeah, yeah. Really? I think he's doing lima
beans. Yeah. How do you tell? That's a very. So what? Does he know? I'm curious. Is there like a fraternity of mimes in France, in Paris, where you live now, or wherever you? Or what did we say? Where did he say he lived? Ireland, I think. Yes.
Yeah, he it's called the White Face Brotherhood.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an unusual combination.
And he's doing it like that's the power. White power? That's not
face power. White. Is this like? What are you saying? Is this like? Are you like a racist or something? What's with this white? No. It's just the white. The power of the white. He's saying of white.
Okay, so then people. I think the white empowers them as a mime.
Empowers them as a mime because it's simple and no, garnishment, like details. It's like the simple person, the simple soul.
Yeah, every man. You're right.
Every man. Yeah.
It's I wonder. This is again, this kind of lost in translation that they don't understand. White power has a completely different meaning. I mean, if you came over here and did a one-man show called White Power, I'm not sure how that would go.
Well, go big in Indiana.
Yeah, yes, would some places.
What the footwear? I noticed when I saw Marcel Marceau, like Staples, he was wearing like satin slippers. Is that like standard wear for a mime to wear slippers, or can he wear whatever he wants? Like can he wear like hiking boots, or why does it have to be slippers? I don't understand that. Because they're soft. Oh, you can tiptoe around. No one will hear you come in. They're like very. Oh yeah, you can just like walk in and around, and no one ever sees you, and then you can just like do what you do, like spy on people or.
Well, I guess maybe then it's part of the silence of being on stage, or if you.
The silence, right? Yeah.
Or big clunky boots, would distract. So everything. Yeah, that's a good question, though. Now he seems to be. This is just streetwear. I mean, he's not dressed for performance when we're talking to him. He's in his apartment. And as how would you describe it, Chase? It looks like overalls and.
Yeah, it looks like overalls, like little kid overalls with big buttons. Like almost like Mickey Mouse had those two big buttons. So he's got the big buttons. I can't see his footwear, but he's holding his foot up. It's like slippers, the childish overalls, big buttons, and the Raggedy Ann hair. He's doing. He just put that wig on. You didn't have to do that. That's all right.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
how
the
about-
thing. Yeah, the overalls, the simple man. The simple peasant man overalls.
Maybe that is his theatrical. That is his costume of choice. Because yeah, but where's the beret? Is that not? Because Marcel was known. He wore a beret because that's French. No, that's out. No,
I think he's saying he hates berets.
hates berets. Okay.
Very hacky.
Yeah, another more.
Hack. He's saying now. Okay, Marcel was a hack, even though they were. I think they lived together. I don't know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to.
His first apartment.
Yeah.
Like, when he got out of mime school, I think he's saying the school. He's doing the steeple and the thing, and he's doing the book learning thing with the books, and he's reading. His head's going back and forth. So.
And what exactly, like when I was, he doesn't remember me, of course, but I was one of those people, Bernard, backstage. You've probably done 1,000 performances with him, but anyway, there's always people helping out. But what was your particular job? What did you help? How did you help Marcel Marceau? What was your, did you rub his feet? I mean, did you? Oh, you fed him?
Pills.
Oh, pills. Is that what he's saying?
He's on pills.
Oh.
Marcel was like on food, crumbs. I don't know what kind.
But this is
eating the whole bottle of pills, or it's a whole bottle of crumbs.
This would be kind of a scoop. So what did he? I mean, this is I don't want to cross any lines here, but was he, and he's gone now, and I don't know anyone, was he addicted? Did he need a lot of drugs to perform?
That's a stone he's doing. He's like in the chain gang breaking. He was stoned.
A stone? Oh.
Stoned, always stoned.
Oh, that's what that, he was doing.
He's doing the
rock breaking thing.
Rock breaking with the chains. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, so always stoned. I think he's saying he couldn't perform without being totally ripped. He's ripping to do thing.
Oh, that's wow. I wonder what he was like. What was he like when he wasn't stoned? Was he any fun off stage when he was not high, or
no?
Bernard?
No, he's shaking his head.
No. Oh. So he wasn't a fun person to hang out with.
He's saying. Yeah, no.
Do you have a lot of? I'm curious about the groupies. Are there mime groupies? Do you know what groupie is in America? It's women. Well, okay.
There looks like there was a lot of groupies that were really, and a lot of physicalness going on. He's touching his body. I think he's trying to say it was very physical.
Okay. That's pretty. Yeah, we won't necessarily translate describe every motion he made, but it was apparently there was a lot of physical fun going on. At the boys and girls, was there any appeal to young men?
I think he's saying everybody.
Really?
Encompassing. So he's trying to say like everyone, all mankind, or everyone there, something like that.
Did you ever walk in? Again, Bernard, I apologize if this gets too, getting into areas you don't want to talk about, but just say, well, don't say so, just wait, nod, no, or something. But did you ever walk into the dressing room and see anything you shouldn't have seen, or? Yes, that's a yes. That's a big yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And so, what did you see? She's walking in a door. Okay, she's in a dressing room.
Oh, yeah. She's doing opening the door.
And so were
you wearing binoculars? Were you using binoculars? No, you just. Did you walked in the door
and then goggles?
Oh, you just maybe that's just seeing. I don't know. Maybe that's just.
Was it night like?
Night goggles? No. Anyway,
so okay. It's saying there was a couple of women in there, I think that's what he's doing. He's doing the woman hair. He's like doing the hourglass, like
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, hourglass with his hands.
And then they all, he's making just like, he's making this mask gesture.
Were they dressed as mimes?
Yeah.
White face too. So Marcel made them wear white face before they could like do the groupie thing with them.
Yeah,
oh, it's all about the white face. Everyone had to wear white face. Big turn on, he's saying.
That excited him?
It's like he's turning on like a light. Big.
Oh, so there must have been messy, I don't know, depending on what, grease paint, right? That's what theatrical grease paint.
I think he's saying yes. The grease paint, the burnt piece of wood for the eyebrows,
Oh yeah.
They didn't have, like back then, I guess he couldn't afford the mascara or whatever, so he used a burnt little piece of wood. He's doing like a campfire and there's burning logs, and now he brings, so there was some kind of like makeshift like makeup they'd do it, because they didn't have the makeup with them. He'd be in a hotel, I guess. He's doing the shape of Howard Johnson's steep.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I guess he's talking about a hotel. I don't.
So now you were a young man then, correct? Because when I met you, well, you were my age. So back then I was 18, I think, 1964. I was 18, yes. And you were about the same age. So you were introduced. Did Marcel Marceau ever share these friendships with you? I mean, over here they're called, sorry, but I mean, did you ever get his hand-me-down, so to speak?
He's saying it was. I think he's saying he wasn't sloppy.
Oh, not sloppy. They were neat seconds, but
now I think he's doing like in bed sleeping, and now he's like doing like different people sleeping head on the pillow.
Oh,
so I think they were all in like one big bed.
Yeah,
so
that was
very free time, and back in the early days.
So yeah, I wonder what. I guess you could act out a lot of interesting things there. Do you want? Well, I could ask you to act it out, but anyway, I'm just wondering how progressive Marcel was in his middle age.
Well, I think he's saying we're all, we're French. For God's
yeah.
sake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is like he's doing. We the people of France. He's doing the Eiffel Tower. We're easy. We're liberated. Look, he's doing Statue of Liberty.
Oh yeah, that's very good. Wow. Well, time has flown by.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine, and so we're.
He's ready to fly away.
Okay, so and the bird is your signature animal. So
we end with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Bernard, and maybe we'll.
Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't know.
Yeah. He does the nod.
Okay. I think the middle finger is the French goodbye, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. Okay. Thank you.
Waiters.